Go.
Good evening. Thank you for sharing your time with us again. This is our second official on everything. Today, obviously, um, being is the April 6th or 7th, obviously, uh, being less than a week removed from the tragedy that struck our community, hip hop community, our culture as black people, and honestly, the world. And now that in his death, people are getting to see what kind of man he was. We're talking about Nipsey Hussle. Um, Condolences to his family, to his loved ones, to Lauren London, um, the children. I'll start off by saying what Nipsey Hussle meant to me. Um, we is when you come from a certain area of our community and you look a certain way. Um, like if you're a black man who likes to say I'm a masculine black man, or I like to embody these principles, man, that's hard. You got to take it easy on people, man. When you see them, they don't have that drive in them to be honest, or they don't have the, you know what I mean. But when you see a man on TV that seems to embody all the principles that you hear about, uh, it makes you admire them. Number one, number two, it makes you feel like you know them. There's a lot of people saying, "How could y'all be sad you didn't know them?" But when someone's being real, you do know them because you have confidence that they're being themselves wherever they are. And it's very easy to love somebody that you know through their works loves you, through their actions loves you. So, I feel like you lost a brother. And when you um, really unpack what he meant to our communities, it's on par with Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, just who he was, at this time. So I'm gonna pass it off because I'm not breaking down, not today. It's be day number 4 now. It's getting crazy.
I feel you.
Money?
Rest in peace, Nip, man. I swear I ain't been listening to nothing but Nipsey. Like I can't listen to
I
nothing
can't.
else.
I heard it.
I couldn't for a
I
minute.
can't. I still can't. I heard it last night out there. I'm like,
No,
man.
see, I can't just
I gotta
The
listen
first
to
few
it.
days I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. I
couldn't
couldn't
hold
listen
it
to
together.
songs.
He got some shit for sure.
It's like even though it's sad, I feel his music is like mad inspirational. So it's like even though it's like he died and it's sad, like when I hear his music, it's still like to me it's like put me in a better mood thinking about this.
It's like I know everybody in the world is listening to him right now. And that makes
Yeah,
me
it's
feel
true.
really good, man.
Yeah.
That everybody, everyone's listening. It's like you don't hear nothing but like, wow. Like you got people that didn't know anything about him until he died. They're like crying. It's like, man, why would
Yeah, it's like I can hear the peace in his
why
music,
would you
though,
kill
like,
him?
Yeah.
That's what I
mean?
said.
He
Why
just-
him?
He
Why
just
the
be talking
other
this
niggas
shit.
calm.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
a
like, that's
calm.
why I'm like, I'm
Crazy.
fucking it, man. I feel like, his music. What I'm really salty about is I didn't get to like argue like him as an artist before he died, cause like. Now that he passed, we forever gonna be biased. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
I didn't get a chance to like talk shit because I really was fucking with Nip like past like everything he did. Like
Yeah.
we know that's of course that's important, but
Yeah.
like
Right.
that nigga was rapping though. Like
Man,
he
we
really
was talking
was.
about like, man,
Right.
Victor, this is
I'm
like the next
this
Jay
is-
Z.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
for
like, wait,
real.
what y'all like? Y'all not hearing
Nigga
this Nip?
spitting,
Like
man.
everybody at.
That shit
And
hard.
like his catalog really crazy when you really dive into it. Like that's why. I just
So
wanna-
where do we start? How do you how are we so comfortable killing people that's mean so much to communities? And that goes from black on black killing to whatever else you believe in. Why do you think it's so comfortable? Why are we so comfortable killing each other?
From what I'm reading, it looked like it was something petty though. It looked like it was something like he called dude a snitch. He was like real salty, told him to leave. The dude grabbed a gun, came back and popped Nipsey Hussle.
But that's not. But his brother
Yeah.
interview says otherwise.
For real?
Brother's interview says that they shook hands before he walked off.
And everything was smooth.
It's
I mean,
more like-
you could that really like you could tell because like in the video the nigga walked up and you could tell like niggas was just ain't nobody like run like hey what
Yeah.
you doing here that's how you know the nigga was comfortable like
coming
that's
back,
that's
yeah.
clown shit. I can't believe a nigga
To
would
me,
even do
it
that to a
seemed
nigga
like Nip was like mad. He was real cordial with him, but I think he made it a point to like, cause I think this thing about him being a snitch was like, and not being at the store was kind of like not causing problems at the store, like not nothing personal, but
Yeah.
if you
Niggas
got
don't
you
stand for
got
what you
shit
stand
going on, this is cause like the Marathon store, Nick wanted that to be like somewhere people come all across the world to
Right.
see, like it wasn't just like some shit in the hood that you can't get to, like nah, he wanted people to pull up, like
Yeah.
he was trying to create a safe environment, so I think it was more so like. You can't really, you know what I mean? I think he was being cordial, so when the dude came back, it wasn't no, he probably still had his guard down because he never disrespected him or whatever. That's kind of what I was getting from what they were saying.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think the whole, overall, it's just a lot to unpack, really. Like, it's just, because it's a mixture of, like, shit going on in the community, like, but it's also, like, self-hate, kind of, like,
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like a mixture of both.
If I can't be you, if I can't do what you doing, then you
Yeah,
can't
envious,
either.
like
Yeah.
jealousy, and
Weird.
that's weird to
It's
me.
weird.
Like that's a trait a man should never have.
Yeah.
You a whole man and you jealous of another nigga because of what he doing, nigga. Why can't you go do it? That's crazy.
Cause it's like, what did he think was gonna happen? Like he was just gonna live a normal
Right,
life after
like-
that. So it's like he
Yeah.
couldn't have
Niggas
given a
wasn't
fuck
gonna
about
care.
his
Like,
life
what
either.
kind of
You know
stripes
what I'm
did you
saying?
think
Like
you
it
was
was
about
no
to
Get
get?
off of
Yeah.
this though, like
You know,
That's
you
why
kinda
it
have
don't
to-
make
That's-
sense
I said
to
the
me.
same. It
That's
just
why
don't.
doesn't
It
make
just
sense
don't,
to me,
like-
because what
and
is
he
the
was so
point?
calm. The whole time they didn't arrested the nigga, I don't think he said a motherfucking word.
Yeah.
He probably he needed to be in that. He needed to check himself into that mental institution
No, he
before,
been
after
before
that
that
conversation.
bullshit.
Before you wouldn't grab the gun, that's where
Yeah,
you
for
should have
sure.
went first. Like,
Facts.
We don't treat people, successful people from our communities well. We don't defend them. We don't protect them. Anytime anything comes out about them, I'm not talking about anything in particular. Anytime we don't defend them, we dissect our own. We act as a group of unpaid critics for our own artwork and tell the world what's cool and don't profit off of it. We don't love each other.
Not
We
enough.
don't. We love our culture just like everyone else, but that's about it.
yeah.
And I think that's what Nipsey Hussle was taken from this world, and that's why so many other people who look like us are taken from this world. Too many black women have been harmed because of violent black men. As a black man, I am the #1 victim of violent black men. Our race could ascend. There are people watching this just like there are people, everyone in this room, who's concerned with the future of our children, of our race, of our education. And there are a lot of people watching, probably not watching this, who do not care. And they behave like it. And I think we should start trimming some of the fat so we can ascend and separate ourselves.
But how do you do that? Where do you start?
Very easy.
When you
You know the niggas you can't get through to. We know the type. We know if don't nobody else know. We definitely know.
True, but there's some niggas around here, really, honestly, that niggas don't try enough for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with the right talking, I done talked to several black men around here, niggas that people just think are hopeless, and I have the best conversations with them people, the most like full of information conversations from these same men.
They act how you treat them.
Period.
Facts.
So if we gonna give up too, what good does that do for us? If you only separate from everybody that's clear and woke to what's going on, how many really of it is you taking? If we giving it up on the ones we feel like you can't say nothing to,
Right.
it's a lot of people that you be like, just because of what they do outside of for a living, you would think, oh, well, this is a person I can't get through to because this is what he does. But truthfully, he's a man like Nipsey, a man, you know what I'm saying, that comes from nothing, that self-taught, and these people are fully aware of what's going on. They just need the right guidance. So if you just take the people that look like and act like they know what they're talking about right now, and you separate yourself from everyone else, how many people do we take? How many people are we leaving behind?
But I mean, like,
It won't
and
be
then how
a
do
lot
you
of people
decide?
to
Like,
take.
was it a woke test? Like, you know what I mean?
Right, that's another
Because the
thing.
thing is, we all go through the same shit. Like we all
All of us
it's
don't
basic,
kill people for
not the
petty
same
reasons.
shit, but I'm saying we all grow up in a society where it teaches
No, it
you.
wasn't.
We grow up in a society that does not like black people, and then they tell you long enough and effectively enough that you believe it. That's really the simple.
Yeah.
So we all go through that, you know, and it manifests itself in different ways. That same energy that killed Nipsey is the same energy that, like, that same night it was a story about a lady that didn't want to talk to a nigga. He followed her, kills her. It's that same thing. It's that same like self-hate of like not seeing value in each other's
That
eyes.
same type
And
of
of
human
course,
being.
people's different situations it manifests itself in different ways, but we all kind of have to peel them layers back. Like, I think people don't really want to talk about that shit. Like, because what was the post on Facebook? Shorty was saying, like, we kill each other more. You know, we had that argument.
Yeah.
But I feel like we don't really have a nuanced, like, conversation about, like, yeah, we got to reconcile, like, that this shit is fucked up, but it has fucked us up enough that we're doing it to ourselves.
Right.
And there's no, we have to start there. It can't be, like, well, this and that. Like, nah, we got to, like, really talk about how that shit affects us and, like, how it shows in our community and our actions, you know what I mean, in situations like Nipsey. Cause you could tell that was hate, you know what I mean? That wasn't survival mode.
hate.
That wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying? I
True.
felt like hate, you know?
But I mean, hate. You don't think survival mode turns into hate? Y'all ever seen the clip of Tupac where he said, "What is it? You be outside the door and you see these people throwing away food that they give you for free.
Right.
After so long, we ain't gonna keep asking for it. We gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for what it is. I'm just saying, when you talk about these things, you have to talk about a lot of things. Self-hate is to me, it's one and the same as survival mode. I'm survival. I hate the nigga that's doing better than me. That's normal for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Though?
Yeah, I don't know if that's wrong.
I don't know if I'm a hater.
And I don't know
It
if
shouldn't
survival-
be.
I might be like,
It shouldn't
this
be.
nigga went up me.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think survival mode and hate are mutually exclusive. You may do things that's, I don't want to say hateful. You may do what's necessary to survive. Like a starving lion doesn't hate; it eats.
All right.
You know what I mean? So I don't think it's about any.
But it's just
survival mode.
it's all about what you put your emotions into. Because I can come so self-indulged with you being up, that nigga, all right,
Yeah.
we both ain't eating. Or I can be so self-motivated by the fact that these people that came up that I'm gonna eat too. Like, but everybody doesn't have that mentality. That's period. That's just a
an
natural.
evil that's you saying that since I don't have it, I hate niggas that do. I'm not saying you feel that way, but I'm saying that is like the essence. That's Cain in the Bible. That's Cain and Abel. That's that story. I hate you for no other reason other than you're doing well. That is why Nipsey Hussle was killed.
Period.
It should be love. We got to reverse the way
That's
we're
what I'm
thinking.
saying. Like,
It should be I love you and I admire you for that.
team or something.
Yeah,
He was
I
never become a
mean,
rapper. He
I'd
was
shoot
thinking we're
for
trying to
you.
get-
I die for you.
It's
man
easy
like that.
for people that's not haters to say that.
No, but
We're not haters.
but no,
Yeah,
of
can't
course,
relate.
I
think we
can't
should-
relate to
I
it.
think we should be at the point cerebrally where it's easy to separate the kind of individuals that would kill you from stepping on your shoes than individuals who are cordial and able to hold
'Cause like
conversation.
I said, that nigga hate himself, bro. He
Yeah.
don't have nothing better planned for his life.
I'll
You
admit
saw
that.
people was waking up.
I
like,
did,
had-
I
I
did.
know I
No
don't know what
way.
the fuck is going on
I
in
did not
2019,
think
dog. Like,
I
everybody
did.
look at some
I thought the
Some
world
wild
changed
shit,
when people
yeah.
started to care, and I didn't think a man like Nipsey Hussle,
would be killed.
especially after we lost Malcolm, and it's a Fred Hampton documentary coming out of that.
And you just,
And
it's
it's
like you
just
see
smart.
how much respect he got
You
from
like
so many
him.
different people.
Why
So
was
it's
Yeah,
like,
shit.
what was you on?
It's
Like,
shit so
you know what I'm
fucked
saying?
up.
Like, you
They
compare
were
Harry
very
Malcolm.
across the
We're not on camera.
actually celebrating
Yeah.
life.
It was
Facts,
honestly-
facts, Ariel, facts.
Like, you see this nigga
Facts.
In Chicago
These
celebrating
niggas
this
been,
nigga life
this
like
shit, when you
what?
had
Yeah.
them Crips walking, like, I seen
Yeah,
this
that-
gangland, that shit
Chicago.
years ago. Them niggas been beefing for
That
years.
shit made me.
But like
Like,
Ariel
100
said,
bodies.
though, I mean, what would be the point in killing anybody else? You gotta kill a respectful man. I mean, if I'm a hate on
Can
the
you explain
nigga,
that?
I mean, I don't know. I can't explain
Like-
that. But
No, I wouldn't.
it
I
made
wasn't being
sense. No,
condescending. I think
it
that's
made
what you
sense when I said it. But I
I'm
really can't
intrigued.
say.
I wonder what you
I
mean.
can't say more to it.
So you said-
was a snitch or whatever before, so it's like it ain't just like he was a cool nigga and just woke up today. I'm gonna kill Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
Clearly, it was a pattern of probably some fuck shit.
Man, if that man
Yeah.
was a snitch, you think he walking them Slauson in the hood to Nipsey Hussle store with a bunch of Crips at?
Right.
Just throwing out a question,
No.
since we're doing conspiracy theories.
I
And
mean,
thought
well,
we weren't.
listen though, just like the brother said though in the interview, there's nobody had no guns or I mean they could have beat his ass though. So you're right.
What is he?
When there was, like,
Just
hours
Dolo.
of-
He that G. Nipsey Hussle is the
but
most
you gotta
respected Crip
too
in
much-
the country.
Yeah, but he
And
also was
this
just
nigga
taking
just
pictures
walks up.
with kids outside again.
But
Like,
it was a-
it ain't like I don't think it's that. I
Man,
think
Nipsey
it's-
Hussle grew up selling dope on that corner, bro. You think them niggas wasn't? You think them niggas was sleep around there? It was something going on.
That's
Like you
how I
said,
feel.
it was
Like I
something
feel like
going on,
somebody
G.
somewhere had something.
Bro, we
For
had
real
that.
though,
At the
Brianna.
end of the alley or somewhere, or at the end of the parking lot on the other side, somebody
Yeah.
somewhere.
But his brother said we don't on the block. Think of it's a plaza.
Yeah.
First and foremost, it's a plaza. It's not like it's just neighborhood
Neighborhood,
land.
yeah, it's
This
like-
is a plaza, and we are employing felons, and we are known for our place of business to be getting raided.
After your brother is killed, yeah, we have a bunch of legal guns here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but listen to what he's saying though, and look
He
at
said
the
the opposite of
video.
what he- that's
Look
what-
at the
I mean,
video.
he was
Listen to
there-
what he's saying,
was
then
there
listen
for
to the video.
ambulance.
I mean,
So
he
he was
was
around the corner.
He was exactly.
Nip was
Nipsey Hussle-
close. Everybody was close. Nip wasn't
But
supposed
you
to
don't.
be
If
there.
I'm known
Why
for,
ain't
I'm
this
trying
a
to.
store?
I'm
This
trying
is
to
like
listen though.
I'm not saying you.
I'm trying to build this relationship with the people in my community. To just trust with the legal side of it and everything. We're consistently getting raided.
Okay.
To make sure everything stays official.
Well, okay. I didn't want to make that about it, but I get what you're saying.
I'm just
He could have
saying.
not had guns there though.
I feel,
You know what I mean?
but I feel like the
That
street
was
nigga
just me
in him.
saying.
Somebody was in the grip somewhere with the thing right here.
I mean, I feel what
But
you're
even if
saying.
they had
But-
guns,
It
they
just
would have
sound
got
like
killed.
the
He didn't
way
expect to get
the
shot,
way
bro.
it went down. It just seemed like it just seemed like it wasn't supposed to go like that.
Yeah.
Real quick. He was mean a nigga that got out of jail
He's-
20
You see
years.
him back there
He
like,
walked-
oh shit, I
Nigga
just
was
shot this
walking
nigga,
down the
like,
street
oh.
like I could see
It
you.
came
I could see you
back,
hopping
right.
up like.
Bro,
Yeah.
then-
I'll be walking down the street.
And
Let
if
me
that
go.
wasn't a hit,
You might just hop up real
Yeah.
and
quick.
if that wasn't a
Let
hit,
me
he
go
wouldn't
get
have
him
killed
a-
Nipsey,
He
bro.
wasn't
If
even
that was
supposed
a hit, he would have just shot him and got the fuck on.
That's what
if
I
he would
see.
just came back
Yeah,
mad, he
yeah.
came. Though he did. Bro, that's some shit a nigga. Oh, I gotta leave. Oh, okay. And then first of all, you come back and only shoot Nipsey. Like, just think about this. Like, come on, man. And I don't want to say this on camera, but that's a hit. That's a hit. And
He shot it off.
everybody know the head kick is like old mafia shit. That's to make sure he dead. Give me my money.
He shot all of them.
That's to make sure. I mean, yeah.
He shot
killed-
3
killed
different
somebody
people.
else.
Yeah.
Well, hell, y'all
I didn't
I-
know that. I didn't know shot
They
that.
probably
I
had, like
believe
Brianna said,
that.
they probably have guns. I'm not taking no chance. If I come to kill one nigga, y'all standing with him, I'm killing all y'all.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
there was a few people that got shot.
Oh, I didn't know
What?
that.
Yeah, it was the dude who
What?
came home for 20 years. The magic
Was he the one that got
though.
killed?
They got
No,
shot.
Only Nip got killed.
I thought, okay.
Only Nipsey
I
got
thought
killed.
it was-
Wow,
I thought
20
it
years he get popped.
As soon as like
First
coming to
day
see
out.
Nipsey.
Wow.
That shit's
That's
wow.
fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
That
Like,
shit
like,
wow.
And to see who you watch die though, that's just crazy.
Right,
Yeah.
like what the fuck?
So he didn't have no gun. He just
He
walking
He
down
fresh
the street.
home.
And the other person with him was his nephew. So it was literally Nipsey, a dude who just got out of jail, and his nephew, who you could see him run away like fast as fuck. You could tell he was young.
Yeah.
So like it just seemed like very unfortunate.
It is though. That shit is unfortunate
It's
as
fucked up
hell.
on so many levels.
Because it just make you feel hopeless. Like, bro, if I do want to do this shit and I do want to turn my community around, is a nigga just gonna be jealous and just kill a nigga? Just you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna be able to come back and stand in front of the lickies?
That is
You
a
feel me?
problem
Like,
that
that
only
shit is-
exists in our people on large scale. I'm not saying
Yeah.
people, individuals, on you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm saying on a large scale, when every person that makes it out says this is a problem, and we ain't made it out physically yet, and we're saying it's a fucking problem. It's a problem, and it has a lot, like Monty said, man. That's the same problem that makes you beat a woman or hurt a woman because she told you no. That's the same mentality that makes you kill a king in his hood. Only an animal wouldn't understand how morally wrong that is. I think we should disassociate with those kind of individuals. I'm not saying hood niggas. I'm not
Right.
saying drug dealers. but individuals who do hot shit like that. It's niggas like when you were saying like you talk to smart niggas in the
It's a
hood.
process though.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
I think it's
Like,
happening
Sure.
now.
You know what I
I think
mean?
we're
So
doing it
you're not gonna
subconsciously.
be able to just cut them people off because now
Right.
you already got a whole group of kids who already halfway there. So
Right.
then they gonna, you know what I mean? You kind of
Yeah.
If
gotta
they
just.
know you cut them off, then fuck it. I'm
Fuck
really
it.
go out
Yeah,
and
it's
do
the
it now.
mentality. You
Flat
kind
out.
of gotta change the mentality from a younger
So that's
age.
probably
You
what
can't
he
just
was.
be like, yeah,
You
know,
gotta
you know,
take
like
the
fucking-
kids out of survival mode, period. I'm sticking to that. Period. Just like Nip said, bro, if you take people out of survival mode, their morals change. That's just the facts on it. What we do now on the average day, I ain't saying we broke,
Right.
but give us 80 million apiece, and what we do change.
Facts.
Period. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Take the crummiest nigga in every hood and give him 80 million, his mentality changes. Period. If he can change his surroundings. And what we have to do is work on taking.
What we have to do is stop.
You can't say that for every
It's a lot of
nigga.
examples of that. It's the opposite though.
Yeah,
you can see
true,
that with a lot of these
true.
rappers. It's
A lot
like
of
they
these
The
get
rappers-
last
money.
thing
But a
you
lot
want
of
to do to
these-
give a nigga like that is $80 million.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
a
I
nigga
don't know.
like
I think
that.
the
I'm saying
mentality
from the
gotta be taken
beginning
first.
of everything. When you change the mind, when you give me a different mindset, if I don't have to come out here and survive, if I don't have to be 12 years old feeling like the only way I can get by is being in the gang or playing basketball or going to college, you know what I'm saying? Give me a different outlet. Tell me something different. Show me something different. By 12, I'm not thinking about being in no fucking gang. I'm not thinking about having to kill the person across the street because they got more than I got. Now, when I turn 16, my mind changes. My morals are different. So it's not just take every nigga and give him 80 million. This shit starts at the bottom of the core of shit from the beginning. How do we take the people now and give them something to feed into their generations of people so that in 10 years or so, the kids growing up has a different mind. They don't have to be in survival mode. Period. 90% of the niggas I know grew up in survival mode. How do we change the face of that? How do we change the face of that? Period. If I know that I go to college or something like that and my mama got me for the whole time I'm down there, my morals change, my work ethic changes. The things I think about change. That's how you started.
Y'all see J. Cole's tribute to Nipsey Hussle?
I didn't get to watch that. I seen it, but I didn't get to watch it.
Better yet, how y'all feel about what Kodak said?
Y'all, before we get to that, please, before we get to that,
Back to what
did
you
y'all
said.
see
You
the police
said
officer?
disassociate.
Yeah.
What was that word? That word.
Yeah, they salty about
So
that.
sister,
They ain't
does it
feeling
make
that.
sense? And I'm not, and I don't mean to. She's not saying what I'm saying,
I'm not.
but to use your point, does that make sense now? It's a lot of niggas
Yeah.
like
I
that.
feel like
There
it's
is
a
no
bridge.
talking
We
to
gotta
him.
meet in the
He
middle.
got
But-
it.
Because we can't go back and we can't just start
I
everybody's life
am
over,
not
right?
the
Can't
same
just be like,
person
niggas,
as
we're not
him.
gonna be able to start like
What
that. That's
you
weird.
was gonna say, Eric?
I mean, yeah, he's ignorant as fuck, flat out. But like, we can't give up on him. Like, it's somebody
Shit.
somehow gonna
He
give
gets it. That's what I
because
mean.
Listen.
like,
It's a
I
difference.
feel like he's smart as fuck. He's just ignorant.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
care
Asian.
about
Yeah.
That's
that.
the, they
Yeah.
just,
He's
He's
Asians
one of
don't
those
give a
people
fuck.
that
Yeah.
was talking
Slave
about.
masters
He's
was
smart
smart
as
as fuck.
fuck.
Yeah.
He's self-taught.
What does that
He
mean?
just need a little saving.
That's
Little
good for
guidance.
them.
But,
Motherfuckers
bro,
are the smartest
listen,
people.
It's a
But
difference.
they're
It's a
killing
difference
us.
between
We have to get
giving
away
up
from them.
and encouraging. Because
Yeah.
people just
But
encourage
that's
this
part
shit.
Yeah.
of the problem.
This is
Just
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
Yeah,
you
gotta-
acknowledge that
don't
shit.
acknowledge
Only
it.
individuals that
Seriously.
there are a lot of people that was like, yeah, I don't care. Like, oh Lord, it's like
But listen,
there is. I never thought that was okay.
Listen.
None of us did.
No.
but
We're not like them.
for
We have been
the
confused.
sake of, and by no means, no means do I think it's fine.
Right.
You know, I just always got to find the flip
And
side
I
to some
feel
shit.
you.
See it, you want to be with Lauren London right now.
Period.
You're not going to say it on camera.
No.
Period.
That's like
On my son-
I don't
on my
care
son-
what you're talking about,
That's
man.
fine. On my son's life, I mean,
It's just like a week.
morals. The thing about
Come on,
morals.
why are we thinking about what he, why,
Yeah,
who needs
like,
to be
that's
the
really
one?
crazy. Like-
Bro, I'm proving a
feel like
point.
you could've said
Every
it, but I'm not saying it on camera.
period.
Bro,
That's the
no.
only thing he should have kept it to himself. That's the only
And
thing
your
he
morals
did
can
wrong
change
Right,
based
is
on what
record
you
But
it.
he didn't keep it to
But he
himself,
didn't
though.
keep it to himself, and now it's a
Right,
problem.
I feel
Yeah.
he would have kept it to himself.
But somebody else recorded that. It ain't like he like
Right.
And then he got there and said, I apologize, even though I ain't do shit.
he didn't though. Only thing is they posted it to the internet just like you said, but the thing is he did. But millions of
I'm
millions
pretty sure
of
he
men
knows a
for
lot.
sure, dykes in the land, straight hoes in the land. So, I mean,
You can't compare Kodak to regular people. They don't have.
you're right. His
Like, I'm
platform
talking
is
about
big.
you-
You're
just
right.
one of
You're
them
right.
People that don't
He
realize
don't-
all attention ain't good attention.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
It's
yeah.
not even that he
attention.
really don't know.
He
for
don't.
real,
He
like,
really
he
don't see an
know, like,
issue
yeah,
with
like,
it.
he don't,
He
like-
doesn't see an issue
They
with
hate
it,
you.
and that's an
They're
issue as
fucking
well,
crazy.
though.
That's
That's an
the issue.
issue. That's an issue.
It is.
It's a time and place for everything.
I think it should be
Definitely.
I-
Nah,
okay.
that's
I think this is the
respectful.
time and
They
place we
probably
start giving
smack that
people
nigga.
props for being
Exactly.
mentally ill.
Who
Like
giving him props?
I'm just no. I'm
Nobody
just saying,
agrees
I'm
with
just saying-
I mean, true.
That's not okay.
I'm just saying,
And I
every
don't-
time you say
and
something,
I'm not
I'm
being an
Shane
asshole,
will
but
come
I
and they
don't.
talk about get this thing out on USA.
I don't find it funny at all.
They trying to take this nigga back to Haiti. What? They trying to deport you.
Y'all know they not about
Oh,
to
they trying to
do
deport
that.
you.
Man, what?
They hate
That's
this
he
nigga
wasn't
right
joking,
now.
dog.
Nobody not fucking with
First
this
of all, I
man.
really want to
He
know
was
why
dead
thought
ass.
he was gonna
He
back.
was
Okay,
He was
dead
dead
ass. Why
ass.
you thought he
I
was gonna
think
get along like that?
that I think
Anyway.
I would have been mad if Nipsey was alive. I feel like I would have been mad if Nipsey was alive.
I don't
Like,
even
what
know
are
who
you
that
doing?
nigga is.
I think
Like,
if
Period,
God, I think
period.
if God is good, he just cost himself his life.
And then I feel
That's
like how everybody addressed
I
it.
doubt
Like,
that.
That's what
but
I
Ain't no
Man,
niggas
you
in their
wouldn't-
right mind.
Man, what if somebody went on TV? This is how serious it is to me. What if somebody went on after Martin Luther King got killed, talk about Coretta, is you single? I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. That's very serious, man.
It's
That's very
disrespectful,
serious.
but
And this
he's
is why-
not the only
excuse
man
me,
that
this
thinks
is why I
that.
think we're failing. We don't take our culture serious. We just like
I'm
dancing and
laughing
just.
at you. That didn't happen in our culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
They better not holler at Coretta like that.
yeah, these were checking for good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard she might. I don't know.
Man, I'm with you.
She was down for the cause.
Y'all tripping.
I feel what you're saying, but I still feel like when you got a woman like Lauren London, bro, somebody's gonna say something out of pocket. And that's just what it is because she's gonna have to move on.
But
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to.
She do.
Right,
Yeah.
he wasn't. He wasn't saying nothing about her till her husband died. Come on, like that's just. That's
Yeah,
that's out of
true.
line.
Now
It ain't like-
that's why I said it's
it
a
ain't like
time
we
and
get
a
on Twitter and
place.
talk about Lauren London every Saturday.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a time and a
nah.
place, man. It's definitely a time and a
He
place.
did that because of what happened. That's come on.
Yeah.
I don't feel
I
like he
feel
did.
it.
I mean, they was talking about that because of what happened, but I don't feel like he did it like intentionally to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel like
What?
he just don't know. He just
I think that
don't
nigga give a
know.
fuck about people's feelings.
Yeah, he definitely
Nah,
don't.
he
But
don't.
I don't think he was gonna
No,
feel like
he
it was
don't.
gonna have this much impact for. I think because niggas overlook Kodak all the time. He say dumb shit all the time.
All the
Niggas
time.
like he didn't get the fuck on.
But and it's simply like just us in this room talking, and a nigga think what you saying funny, and he start recording it, and he posted on it. You know what I'm saying? He probably maybe
So
really
you didn't
had
know
no.
that was going to be on the internet. Is what you said.
No, I'm saying he probably did, but he probably did. But I'm just possibilities. I'm just saying every nigga probably in their mind like, damn, she's single now. I mean, not every
I just feel
nigga,
like when it come,
but
when it come to like niggas and they niggas, we understand respect and all this shit. But when it come to women, it's just like they don't know. I don't know. We just like, you know what I'm saying. People don't go and speak on people dead friends. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was the other way around, it would. I just don't see that happening.
So attach a family member that you know or someone that you know that was killed to that. So that's why I didn't laugh. I'm not being an asshole. There's nothing funny about that. And somebody who does not understand that that's not okay to do. As the whole world is already coming against us, and then you have one of the people with one of the biggest young black voices on the planet comes out and disrespects a man like that everybody else is mourning, every other race. And and I don't know how, and this is the issue right here. This is why we're not taken seriously. That's why we're not taken seriously. That's why.
Yeah,
I don't feel like it's that
To be
serious.
honest, I didn't see one
I
bad.
don't feel like it's that
I
serious.
didn't see one
I
bad
can
thing
see
about
he
Nipsey
said fuck
Hussle,
me,
dog. The
I'm
LAPD.
or something like that.
I'm
he
just
said,
saying, though, look at
I'm gonna
the-
give her a couple years or more.
Cause I know she gonna have to grieve the man.
And then
I
what?
mean,
You gonna do what?
Yeah.
shoot my shot. like a million other niggas.
Right.
Period.
Like, well, you know how much
Yeah.
shit right in her DMs right now?
It don't matter. That's her DMs. That's her.
But it
DMs.
does though. You know what I mean? That's
You
what I'm
on
saying.
your
You know how many
live. That's not
You
her.
know how many
DMs.
sick niggas out there in DMs? Well, since your nigga gone, I
Flat out.
I can only imagine what's really going on.
Seriously,
right
that's
now.
niggas
I
are
can imagine what's
fucking
going on.
predators.
Yeah,
Period.
like,
You be
I don't feel
the
like
listen.
it's-
Niggas are sharks.
I'm not excusing his behavior by any means. It's
But
not
I
okay.
just don't feel
I
like
just
that's
don't
why
take
we're not
serious.
taking serious. I
So,
just
so
don't.
I mean, I didn't see
Don't.
no. It was nothing bad. said
Nothing
about
bad
it.
about that
Only
man.
thing-
That's
but
what's
that-
up.
That was the only negative.
That was the
thing.
only negative thing.
I mean, the
literally.
LAPD was like, you know, so it
Yeah.
did to me. It did look like, damn, we, you know,
Hopeless.
I
I see what you. I get it, but
Because
I don't think it's that
I feel
serious.
like though, like the way we is though, we laugh to stop from crying though. Like some people
Seriously?
just program like that.
Yeah.
Like, yes, bad timing, bad joke, but it's like
But
literally.
I don't
that's
think
what
that
we
joke.
do.
What I'm saying is, that wouldn't ever be funny.
Yeah.
Like if Nipsey was alive, we still wouldn't laugh. Niggas would still be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like he would have got checked by
True.
him.
He didn't even say that.
Because
Yeah.
like, I mean,
He
maybe I'm
ain't
lying,
even
but I don't
joking,
like
yeah.
Kodak. I don't think shit he
He's
said
not
is funny.
joking.
I think it's just all
He said-
misogynistic.
He's
and
not
it's all
joking.
Okay,
anti-black,
fine.
and
Then
we
let's just
laugh
talk
at
about
it.
morals. Okay, fine. Let's say niggas is doing it. Let's talk about morals and who real and who not. He didn't say nothing about it when Nipsey was alive.
That's what I'm
He got
saying.
his
He didn't
Right,
say
like he
nothing.
wasn't shooting the shot.
This is the real nigga that little kids is looking up to. Didn't say shit about her. Disassociate with niggas like that. There are real street niggas like Nipsey who would never do anything that would never do that. You would never see nobody like it's niggas that we love that don't give a fuck. Boosie will never do nothing like that. It's real. I don't
but
mean
it
real
still
about,
comes
like,
down
niggas.
to this for me.
Not on camera.
Nah,
Well, I'm not going to shoot
Okay,
at you
fine.
because I have
Because of
zero
respect.
chance to shoot at you while you're man. You're riding with your man.
But that
Period.
wasn't
So he
even-
respects
Why
that
is you
man.
not
At,
But
grieving
that wasn't
with us?
even
Why
a
was the
shot
first
at
thing-
her though. Like
Jesus
that was
Christ,
just
that is
him
bad,
being.
man.
To me, that was him being.
that's just him talking to his niggas.
Yeah, I don't think he was really. That's what I don't think
Because,
he was really trying to.
Yeah, like I mean, that you would say that to her. I mean, I know your nigga just died, but I mean, I'm gonna give you a week. Like he wouldn't. If
Yeah.
you was trying to talk to her, you wouldn't say that. That's
Definitely.
True.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was.
But
to me,
a lot of-
to me,
a lot of
it's
the
like-
things
I
I-
that you know this woman is grieving.
Well,
Hold
to
on,
me, it's like he
please.
wanted to be.
And y'all both famous, and that's not okay. We are laughing at the same thing. We're laughing at our culture just like everyone else.
So
When people
is
do dumb shit
he's
like
in the
that, we
wrong
laugh
for
at
not
it to make it
he's
go
in the
viral.
wrong for
I
not
ain't laughing at
grieving?
that shit.
I'm sorry.
Does he have to grieve?
No.
Is it?
I don't think he had. No.
Does he have?
No.
Is that
But,
required? No.
but at least he's a grown man. He's young, but he's a grown man. At least have the capacity to know that much more respect is deserved than that, man. This was a great man. I can see if it was like, you know what I mean? I can see if it was a rapper that didn't have as much, and people that you might be like, oh, that's fucked up. It was like, this is a man that deserved a little bit more respect than the average man, obviously, man.
And he's getting that.
To me,
Niggas
it felt
in
like that
Chicago
nigga
got
seen
blue
that.
rags
It
on.
seemed like he
That's
seen
blood.
that attention and just had to suck it away with some negative shit.
Or I'm just talking to my niggas. Shit.
I mean, it could be what it was.
That could have been what
Yeah, I
it
mean, that's
was.
what
Wow.
Does that make it okay?
That's what it looked like to
Oh, he's
me.
like that in the-
That's what it looked like to me.
Right?
It just looked like to me. Hey,
New age shit. That's what niggas do.
hey, I'm got my back turned. I'm talking about some shit with my homies. Shit.
I think
I'm
I get
give
what
her
you're
a
saying,
year
but I
or
just
three.
think we disagree. I don't think real niggas are doing that.
No, facts.
I think niggas are doing it. I agree with you
Okay.
there.
I mean,
No,
niggas
listen.
doing it.
I agree with you there.
Niggas definitely
No.
doing it. They
Period.
just on camera.
Listen,
I agree that niggas
I
are doing
respect
that.
you enough to not shoot at your woman. Of course, while you were alive, I respect you as a man.
Right.
Now you are gone.
So that respect is going on.
No, it's not.
He wasn't trying to
doesn't-
shoot at her though. Is what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
not what that
that's
was.
what I'm with you. Like it
That was
wasn't
the
like
whole
that.
world was
He
mourning
know he
somebody.
can't get
wanted
Lauren
to
London.
fuck
That's
up.
why he didn't have her.
Right. That's why he never
he
said
just-
it
if every
before.
nigga wanted her-
Her shit.
Exactly. No,
To me,
like.
it seemed like he was just adding some negative shit to it. Man. That's what
I'm glad. Is this being recorded? man?
Yes.
Yes, it
I'm glad
is.
other people gonna watch this, man.
What do you mean? Like, I stand by that. He was wrong.
He wrong.
He wrong.
He's not saying
He
He's
wrong.
not excusing his behavior.
At
He's
all.
flat out wrong.
He's a
But that's
clown.
not the he.
It's not that.
What do you
It's-
expect from Kodak?
People are really hurt, man.
Like,
People are
facts.
really hurt.
Niggas are
There
really
are some
hurt.
people who are.
And that,
no,
I think that's our problem. We expect so much out of
Yeah.
people.
Like,
Like,
we don't expect anything.
and
what?
I swear to God, no, I agree with Luke.
Yeah, to be like,
And that's why I think
yeah,
it's.
it's not gonna happen. When have you ever been respectful? When have you ever said anything that, oh shit, Kodak said this? No, niggas not checking
Right.
for Kodak. What the fuck Kodak gotta say about anything?
What you mean? The nigga hop on live right now. Millions of people are gonna
Yeah.
clock in.
Nope.
Just to
just
see
said
what,
it.
just to see the next
You just
dumb
said
thing
it.
to come out this nigga mouth. That's
Yeah.
all of it is
We expect
entertainment.
too
But I
much
think
out of the
that's an
wrong
issue.
people.
Period.
And I agree with that.
Period.
We shouldn't expect anything out of him. He
Why?
shouldn't expect a damn thing from me.
But it's
He
not
should
just
keep
him,
walking
though.
past
It's
me
like I said, it's
and-
millions of people, like you said, listening and agreeing. Like, that's
Yeah.
the difference.
And that's
like,
true.
It's not just.
True.
And I,
You know what I
and
mean?
Nuke,
So,
I
listen, I mean, the
wanna
nigga ain't
make
gotta
sure-
leave the USA. I don't give a fuck, but it
Yeah.
do make you look like damn.
and I
That's
got.
all I'm saying.
I
It
wish
make
he
you
wouldn't
look at
rap.
the
I think every major radio station should stop supporting him.
I
Like the
mean,
one
they
in LA
definitely
did.
started in Cali. They said
Yeah.
106 is like, it's a
If
rap.
you can't get played to LA, that's half your career. I mean, you know what I mean? That's. And I think there should be consequences. Maybe losing his life is a little extreme, but not for me. But if you don't want to hang him, fine.
And
But
if he gotta lose his life because of that, then I don't.
We
think that's
repeating
any
the
better.
cycle.
It don't make it no
Repeating
much
cycles.
better.
Yeah.
People was on there talking
Yes,
about
it
something.
does.
He got a show in Detroit. What y'all gonna
Somebody
do?
loves
What?
him.
Like, yeah, somebody
Right,
do.
so he gonna do
For
it. Y'all ain't
sure.
trying shit.
For
Yeah.
sure.
We
We
acting
know
like we
better.
checking the behavior. Niggas is laughing and cheering him on. That's why you keep doing that.
And there are black people.
You know what I'm saying?
And there are black
Like,
people with power to check
I don't
that
know.
kind of
Kodak
behavior.
say
I
shit
think it's
that make
time.
me be like, I be
Well,
like,
T.I.
He's a creep. I've been seeing
I
that.
mean,
He's a
like,
creep.
stop playing them. Nobody signing them. I'm not doing no more features, bro. You
I
wild,
feel like
bro.
that could have been
I'm
a
dead
phone
ass
call.
serious.
Niggas kill me with this internet. I'm gonna get on the internet,
Yeah,
threaten you as a man, say you better do something, nigga, or now or what? Now we gonna
That's
take it
what
to
he
this route.
said.
That's exactly what he said. Like,
On the
now
thing,
it's
nigga,
for
or what?
You could have
But
I didn't say
why?
nothing.
Yeah, why are you yelling at?
He did that with Lil Wayne too.
Why are you yelling at the camera?
That was his best
That's not no
friend.
real nigga behavior though. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, he
Get
killed
straight
me.
to
you
it.
know the woke police.
Talking about you out of line, nigga. Okay.
Okay.
She was saving that.
Like,
She
Call
got-
niggas on
She was
Instagram.
saying
You could have called me. You could call niggas on Instagram.
You
You could
could
have
call
called
me.
me.
You could have
So I can get
inboxed
straight to
me.
you so I can know you go get it.
Lil Wayne was
If
like,
you really that mad.
Lil Wayne is like his best friend, bro. The mother of their children are like really close friends. And Lil Wayne said something crazy about the Black Lives Matter, which was dumb. And this dude wrote him on Instagram.
A whole picture.
A whole
I'm
picture of
trying
his
to call you.
friend.
Nigga, no you did.
Like, what
Like,
are you
man.
Try again, nigga. I didn't hear my phone. You gonna diss him?
I don't know.
Lil Wayne probably didn't think that
Watch
was
them
story.
doing that.
Oh,
You're making a fool out of
really?
yourself in public, then you should get.
You are my
But if I'm
friend.
that
You
mad,
are
I
my
want to
friend,
get
bro.
directly to you so we can have a clear understanding. But as a man too, you can't say anything, everything to a man on the internet.
Exactly.
And not
Why
expect
would
him
you
to
disrespect
say,
me?
yeah, and not expect him to say nothing back crazy. Now it's gonna go a
I
different
feel
route.
you, though.
See, I could have called Kodak like,
I
man,
feel you.
if he had to say the same thing on the phone, like, man, get your dumb ass on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
feel me?
hey,
Like,
man.
you
say,
Obviously,
I
like,
bet
they
E40
know
or
what
somebody
you're
did
doing,
something
right? So check
They
him
don't
on it.
expect,
That's
like,
his platform.
you know, we might
Check
have had
him
a
on his
conversation and Kodak get right
But
away.
it
Real
goes a
true.
different route though. It goes a different route. I'm a man. You're not about to tell me what the fuck to do.
Not on the internet. In front of
On
these
the
people.
internet?
Not anyway.
Now your pride, now
And
your
he posted
pride involved.
expeditiously.
Oh, God. Like, nigga, I'm a grown ass man.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You mean
I
I'm on
feel
this
you.
shit right now with deleting, but oh.
But that's
Little boy Kodak though.
Yeah,
it's like
He was
he
acting like a
said.
little boy.
Why
What Ariel just say in
Yeah,
public?
I mean,
He was
that's
acting like a
right.
little.
I mean,
He was acting like a
What's
little.
up?
Period.
Yeah, every right.
Then why you
Because
apologize?
The same way
Because I'm
you're
in
saying
Georgia
you
right
shouldn't
now.
have checked them in public, the same way it's like you shouldn't have said that in public. You know?
Right.
Don't act
Like,
renegade now. I thought you didn't
Yeah,
care what
but
you
you can't
apologizing
fight
for,
ignorance
nigga.
with
Exactly.
See,
So
that's
why
that's
you
the type of
mad
nigga
at
that
him
will
for taking
snitch, bro.
his
It's like,
You
oh
can't
no, I don't
fight
give a
ignorance
fuck.
with
Then the pressure get
ignorance,
on you, like, all right, I didn't mean it like that.
Somebody got
It's on the camera. You would know exactly how you meant it, cause you meant it, nigga. If she called you right now, you would, you know what I'm saying?
Who wouldn't though?
Period.
If she called you right
People
now,
who-
what you about to do? You whip out here, right? Man,
Hey,
shut
sit.
the fuck up,
See
bro.
My wife
See
out.
it go.
Oh, my God.
See it go, man.
Yeah, you
Come
want to
on.
Sit down,
I'm
Commander.
on my way.
Sid is
Right
a
out.
respectful dude,
I
though.
don't
Hey,
Like
Sid, don't
Kodak,
fall
I'm
in
not
that.
talking crazy
Sid, don't fall
too.
in-
Just
but
off
I
her
believe you, bro.
husband. Like,
Sid.
You're not
We're
crazy.
not saying you gotta go fuck her. She calling you.
Sid.
Like, what can I do?
What can I do for you, sis?
No.
No,
That's
Sid.
what. That's not how Kodak
Leave
is.
it alone.
No, he gonna be like, I'm at.
Yeah, about, like,
True.
If I'm messing with Lauren London right now, oh, people.
I don't even feel comfortable.
They gonna be like, bro, what did you do? What did you say?
Hey,
I'm
two.
trying to get to
What they
did
say?
you tell me, man.
Man,
Yeah.
you're crazy as hell. As a single person, if I was
They
single,
trying to
I
take her out.
would
If
for
anything
sure.
like that,
Period.
bitch already.
Sure.
They gonna
Lauren,
do that
listen,
again.
anybody that Lauren London wants should go for it. However,
Period.
we that ain't what was going on. That nigga was just talking to number one.
Yeah,
She was not there.
No, you do.
She's
what
not
you
about to
want
go
to,
to
yeah.
Kodak.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Woman,
He ain't have to shoot a shot because his shot is gonna miss.
It's not
anyway.
existing.
It's
You
no
know
real.
that.
They don't have a ball.
He
What we
didn't-
talking about?
he didn't have
Like,
to
You're not
do
even the
that.
same person.
That's what I'm
sir.
saying.
You're in
For
different
real.
parts.
Come on.
You
what
ain't
we
got no
talking
shot to
about?
take, buddy.
For real though.
You on the bench. You ain't even on the bench. You the water boy. You ain't got got a chance.
Hell
He
God.
not really launched Trump.
Yeah, he died, but
He just a.
He just said, I mean, he's an ignorant person.
Yeah,
not,
he
not
is
said,
though.
He just don't know much. Like, he's just ignorant.
Yeah, you said he was smart. I'm just curious. Where did that come from? And if you didn't say that, I'm sorry, but I feel like I heard you say Kodak was smart.
Not like a common sense kind of smart, but
like
you know, some people.
Or like smart in the sense of the definition of the word smart.
I mean, like I've listened to his music, so like some of his lyrics. If you listen to certain songs and you listen to what he's saying, like, damn, he might got a brain.
That's talent.
Yeah.
That's observation. And I'm not challenging you. I don't think that's smart. I don't think.
No,
He's a smart guy.
I actually heard him say some shit like, okay, you know. But I mean, it ain't like.
So if you're gonna take that into account, you have to take into account that this man also like was harassing a woman, an individual who has
we're
turned.
not gonna say her.
Just because I said him being smart
You know
ain't
what
got
I mean?
nothing to do with his
Oh, yeah,
personality.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
foul, flat
Oh,
out.
so we
But
didn't talk
he's-
about. So we
Period.
didn't already talk
He's
about.
smart,
I thought you agreed. You said people name dropping songs like that all the time.
But I'm talking
That's
about.
on record though.
That's not.
That's
That's not what just happened.
When we
That's-
was talking about the Young May situation, you had a whole different opinion.
I didn't say he didn't harass her. This is on camera. Be
Oh, yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
not. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Sensationalism. There's no retweets in real life, man. He had to say that. That would have got 50 retweets. No, ain't nobody else hear it. Ain't nobody hear it. Ain't nobody
You
hear it.
can't receive retweets.
What's your ad name?
That's all I see. Is
No,
niggas
but I'm
like,
saying I didn't say he wasn't harassing her. I'm saying that nobody was making it a big deal at the time. That was my
unchecked
point.
behavior
I mean, like,
continues.
why are we still like? Obviously, I don't think he really meant to have sex with her, but he was just saying some troll shit. I went with Monty with this one. That's what I'm saying. I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah,
I think he was
I'm
trolling Lauren London.
That's
I don't
what
think
I
he
feel
really
like.
meant.
I don't think he
I
was.
feel
I think
like
he was
said
trolling
all
her.
this positive energy.
That makes it
One
worse.
way it was like I kind of got.
It might have been more respectful had he actually slid in the DMs. It's
That's
like,
what
man,
I'm
you
saying. Like if
disrespected
you really
this
wanted to
woman
comfort
after
this
she just
woman.
lost her husband on
Thank you.
basically TV. More people watch that than fucking TV. You basically just disrespected someone who we love and Nunu, bro. And we like think that's. I'm not saying
That's what I'm
us,
saying.
but
I
people like
didn't
think
feel-
that's
I didn't feel
okay.
like-
Respect is a
That didn't
reach,
feel like,
though,
oh,
her
that's like, I
husband
don't
just
care
died,
who
bro.
going
He didn't
on
say he
and
wanted
mess
to
with.
fuck
Like,
her,
that's
though.
what
Why
I
mention-
think.
why say
Anybody- and you
anything
should go
except
for
for-
it if she wants
Right.
to. But that didn't
Why
feel
not?
like
Everybody
that.
else
That
is talking
felt
about
like
it. Why
being
can't I talk about it?
didn't-
Everybody else in the world is
Nobody
talking
else
about
is
it.
talking about. I want what? No one else is talking about that.
I'm just saying.
Kodak Black
everybody
is the only
else talking
person in the
about
world that
situation.
said
He's
that.
talking about the situation.
Kodak Black is the only
You're not
person
the
in the
only
world.
person in the world that said that.
That's what he's not. I mean, I feel like disrespect is a reach. Like, yeah, it was out of
That
line,
wasn't
but
disrespectful?
disrespectful, like.
I feel like
No, it's definitely
Man,
disrespectful.
come on.
No, I
What?
mean, it's like that's it. I mean,
What situation?
bad time.
Him saying
Him and-
that.
Bad
Him
time.
saying
Sure,
anything
but
except for I send my
disrespectful.
condolences to you is
It was-
disrespectful.
He shouldn't even speak that woman's name. Man. He ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
positive to
guys,
say.
don't
He
even
should've
say
said
that.
Yeah, you should've
And he
said
said
that.
it to be funny because he's a troll. That's what he does.
To be negative.
He knew it.
It
Like you
wasn't
said,
just funny. I mean, it's a
get what you're
million
saying. He's not a
jokes.
complete idiot. So he said that knowing the reactions, but he's
That's
famous, by the way.
That's
This
his.
is MO.
But
That's his crowd.
But
That's
that
what
was
he
too
does.
far.
It
His crowd didn't
was.
even feel that. Like, dog, what the fuck is you
But they
talking
still
about?
reacted. He still got attention. You still talking. We done
No,
talked
it's
about
not
you
gonna be
shit
worth
that
it.
we don't want to talk about for 20, 30 minutes. Let's,
It's not.
Well,
We don't
this was
care,
the first
they
time
drop
that I seen niggas though, like, kind of, like, let it be known they wasn't okay with it. Like,
Yeah.
Pretty much every time he say some shit, it just be like the wokes being
but he
mad,
still got attention.
and then everybody else kind of
That's all he
laughing.
wanted. He didn't give a fuck what.
Well,
kind
how
of
it
attention.
come.
He
Yeah,
got it.
maybe
We-
that's
like
the
I
issue.
said,
We
we
don't care
still
how it
talking
come.
about it.
But like he said, it's still a million people that watch it. So you still had a million people that watch.
Disrespect. Like,
You
man,
watch-
they don't even
but
take
like
their
I
own
said,
culture serious.
you also had them same people, because they gonna pay attention to everything he do. You had them same people see other people say that shit was fucked up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to me, it's like you gotta balance that out. Like, oh, so what that T.I. is the woke police, we know, but we still need people to come and be like, nah, we don't let that shit happen in our culture. Because they, like you said, when they die on the other side, they're not gonna come out with them jokes. And it's not
John
gonna be
Lennon,
funny.
when John Lennon dies,
And they-
nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they gonna
Elvis
be
died,
on
they
your
didn't come
ass.
out like, hey, you know what I mean? Lisa Marie, what's up?
Right.
That's not even,
We
they
saying
wouldn't.
Lauren London though.
I'm sorry?
Like Brad Pitt. If Brad Pitt died, they not gonna be hollering at
I thought
Angelina
women were
live.
more than
Nobody's doing that now. So
I thought women
Niggas
were
really
more than the
love
sexual
Lauren London,
appeal.
like,
I'm
really.
confused.
No, just saying though. But
I thought women
mean,
were more than the sexual
It
appeal.
is definitely
Why is the
that,
first
but-
thing we still think about when we think Lauren London, since we still talking about it?
Yeah.
When we think Lauren London, why is still how sexy she is the first thing we're still thinking
That's
about?
the first thing you see.
Fuck is you talking about?
So I'm not. So am I wrong? Okay. All right.
I'm
Nipsey, man.
confused.
Me too.
What?
Okay, so are women sexual objects or not? the first thing you think about Lauren London at this time should
Is
be.
she fine?
don't know
That has
her.
nothing about sexual anything. She's fine. You're cute. You're
I'm sure
attractive.
Kodak was just trying to call her cute. I'm sure that's why he wanted.
Right. That's
I'm
what
sure that's what
not
Kodak
what
was
I'm
talking
saying.
about.
That's not what
You're
I'm
right.
saying,
You're right.
bro.
I'm sure.
That's not what I'm saying.
You
but
cute.
I mean,
think you attractive.
Hold on, I thought
I'm
he
sure
was
that's what he
saying-
wanted to do.
I thought we just established he was trolling for attention.
This is what.
No, I'm just saying though, like, bro.
You're giving him too much
Yeah, I think
life.
we are too. That's why.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we
Kodak,
definitely are.
Get
We need to be
under
giving Nipsey
control,
life,
buddy.
man.
At the end of the day,
Just
just
get
get
it
it together.
under control,
Right.
What?
So he's not
He'll
canceled?
be back with some more anti-black shit.
What's the new Twitter
tomorrow,
word?
so-
Is he not canceled? Is he
Delete
still
your
canceled?
Instagram for
Nobody
me.
is canceled.
Cool
A lot
out.
of, I've seen a lot of people.
Period.
Nobody gets canceled.
Niggas can say that, but okay, you got motherfucking say before R. Kelly was. It's some niggas out here that still got him on the shuffle list. They trying to skip it over. You feel me? It's playing, it's
Okay.
running, and it's
So
raining.
no one actually makes the commit. So what's like the energy
Yeah,
as
who,
far
I
as
don't care about that. Like, I ain't with you playing your playlist. I ain't got to hear that nigga.
what's the
Listen
energy
to
on
it.
Twitter
That don't
as
mean
far
you
as the
gotta
Nipsey
defend
thing?
shit.
And I mean, how is it on Twitter?
It's
I'm just
not-
how is it? You know
it's
what I mean? Is
nothing
it
but
like
love
still
for
sad?
Nipsey.
Yeah, it's nothing
Is it
but
all
love
Nipsey? Is it
everywhere.
all
Yeah,
Nipsey?
it's
Is
all
it-
Yeah, all
Nipsey,
Nipsey
everything.
love.
That's good.
It's not,
All
no
Nipsey.
negative
And
shit.
the Kodak thing, I'm pretty sure that was top trending on there.
Not really. I ain't barely see it.
It was trending. It was
Really?
top.
I was say I ain't.
Was it? I know it was a few idiots that tried to.
I ain't see
No,
it.
I ain't
I'm
see
telling
it.
you, I went to the shade room conference and niggas was trying to get him out the U.S. They said he had to go. I seen several comments like he has to go. I'm like, go.
That's so funny.
And then listen, I follow Drago Vino. I'm telling you, somebody posted a thing on Detroit like he got a show in a couple weeks in Detroit. What is y'all gonna do? They trying to take this out. This is not the way.
He's gonna
Like,
get,
they not standing for this. Niggas not going for this.
this is serious. I guess when that happened, niggas gonna see how much people actually love Nipsey Hussle, man. You don't. Nobody.
But you know,
that's like
you
coming
can't
up.
kill the man. That's what I'm saying. It's considered a
Yeah,
cycle.
but that's
That's
probably
what
like
I'm trying to
trolls
get
and
out
shit.
of.
Who knows?
You're gonna kill him over words?
over words.
Yeah, but
But who said that? Was that just like internet motherfucker?
I'm not.
No,
Because I don't think they
Drago
worried about
Vino on
Kodak.
their
I think
page.
they still.
I'm not
after that man's
oh,
family
oh,
right
oh,
now.
Tom
like,
will tell.
I don't think they worried about
What's saying
Kodak.
to say this is all on record. Time will tell. People love him. That's like somebody disrespecting Tupac. Niggas will still get at you for disrespecting Tupac. This is serious, man. It just happened, but you got to realize what this is going to be in 20 years, man. This is Nipsey Hussle, just like that's Tupac, bro. Somebody's going to hurt that man if he don't come out and keep him. He need to apologize every time he go live, bro.
He don't need to go live no more. Just delete it.
Okay,
right now.
fine.
Somebody
Fine.
take his
Kodak.
phone.
Flat out.
Somebody take his phone,
Just delete your
please.
Instagram. Cool out. Get on the boat. That's all we're saying.
He's a celebrity. That's Loki's job, man. He's a
What?
I'm so
See,
tired
you
of
can,
these.
that's that new
I'm
generation,
tired of these celebrities
man.
that's
This is
obsessed
y'all to make
with
an
social
a-hole of
media. I'm
himself.
like, I can't.
No, it is though. That's
Mixed
the
in what?
persona
No,
that
for
he
real.
kills.
No, it's not,
That
sis.
are obsessed with
His
social
persona is
media.
that he's
We
a
talk
good rapper.
about
That's why I heard
normal,
of
but
Kodak
it's
Black.
celebrity.
I did not hear Kodak
But
Black.
you
because
used
he
to
said-
Cardi
people
and them, I
like
can't. I'm
you
like,
used to people like Beyonce and Jay-Z, money. You can't really.
Well, what happened?
A lot of
I said, I
people
can't.
careers is coming up off the floor off the
That-
social
that's
media
all-
shit.
Social media shit, that's fact. Like if you was to get rich right now, yo, they would tell you like, okay, what's your Twitter talking about? Put this on your Twitter.
Flat,
let me
flat.
tell y'all, it's not
They
going.
tell
Yeah, you one of them type.
Right.
I'm on that bitch like,
Okay,
But it's a difference between that.
I swear to
You
God.
gonna be on there like I don't know, man. It's just
I'm
a
reserved, but well, you know
difference. You
it
just
got
gonna be,
the.
but you're not gonna be
got-
on there like
I ain't reserved
out of
shit.
line. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I
Like,
know what you're saying.
people
That's
have-
your
they don't-
voice.
they don't
People
have
that
no-
love you watching that to see
People
what
don't
you're
have.
saying.
It's
What's
like
up,
they don't
bro?
have
Right.
no separation between the two. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Of
What?
course, when the camera on, okay, you turn the camera on, but they just like
don't
everything
give a-
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
You
No,
know,
no,
like,
it's no.
Damn,
line.
like y'all got
I'm
so
not
much
saying a lot of
money, you
shit
don't
on
got.
camera, right? I'm
Right.
not saying
Yeah.
a lot of shit.
Come on.
Oh, I thought you talking about people getting brainwashed by Twitter. Yo, you remember that happened to me? I was calling Monty like, yo, the world's about to end. You remember? Like, yo,
How you got off Twitter?
I'm like, yo, I'm turning gay. Hey, look,
Yeah,
I'm turning
he
gay. I'm turning gay, I think, bro. I'm putting it on Facebook like, I'm turning gay. Somebody needs to help me. I don't know. But listen, I'm gonna tell you why it happened. I'm gonna tell you why it happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Listen, I was watching one of these conspiracy theorists on Twitter. He was like, the weed making you gay, brother. On the serious level, I found out I was homophobic then, so I had to like change my because I was
You
like,
Shut
you
the
were
fuck
very.
no, listen,
rough, man.
I'm like gay.
You were
I'm
rough.
like, I ain't gonna turn gay. Then I got to think of like, what if it did? Then I got to think of like, Man, I'm trying to think about all the shit that happened in my life. Like, man, that was kind of gay. Like, I'm like, no, look, but I couldn't. Yeah, I was fried, but I could. But I couldn't find out I was smoking posh. But look,
that's why, nigga.
100%. But look, it was an accident. At first, but look, then I look, then I hey, straight up. Hey, look, I'm serious. I thought, okay, I can't stop smoking weed. This isn't true. I would just fight it. But I was like, does that make me gay by default? You know what I mean? I was like scared. Like, seriously. Then I realized, like, why would I be scared? I was like fighting it, man. For real. I'm serious. Like, no, I can't be gay. I just keep smoking weed. And then I was like, you know what I mean?
Man, shut the fuck up.
I'm being very serious.
I mean, it was the problem.
On my son's life, this is very serious.
You were
and somebody that know I'm not lying.
You were
that's
probably
a trick
the most homophobic person ever. You used to piss me.
Well, thanks, dude.
You were. You used to. Oh my God. Can I sit down and talk to you about how the gay thing works? And I'm like, sure, my nigga.
I like some evidence and you're just gonna attack my
You don't remember?
Like,
no, you were. You just say you were homophobic. You were. Very,
yeah, but I wasn't like ever.
I didn't feel any bad energy towards it. Like, I don't.
Man, we spoke on. I was in Atlanta, man.
And we DM'd each other about it. Remember, you.
I didn't say nothing crazy.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying you were
very
homophobic. You were very stuck. You said it too. You were very stuck in your way of thinking, and it like really warmed. Seriously, I felt good when you reached out to me. Like, can you explain it to me more? You know, trying to make you understand. It's not
that shit, man. I'm trying to understand myself. I said, well, this is who I am. I need to find out what's going on. I'm going into this very slowly. You know.
That was Twitter.
Yes.
Twitter did that.
Yeah.
Facebook is.
Facebook
is like.
Money was acting as like.
All of it. I love Facebook.
Money don't even know, but she was acting as like my therapist.
That's the last thing I'm ever deleting.
Well, because y'all have. I'm telling you, when I talk to people who be on nothing but Facebook, I feel like they say the same shit. They feel the same way about certain shit. I feel like, you need to get off Facebook.
But that's social media. It has its social media.
It be some crazy shit too. They killing all the deers.
But Facebook is really.
Yes, did you see that? Did y'all see that? The zombie. I was like, what the fuck? And now they had me right there.
Crazy.
This is one of those stay on Facebook.
So that wasn't real.
You thought it was real?
That wasn't real. I don't think so.
No, but listen.
Y'all know Facebook be taking our information to the Russians. They be really showing the same shit that we.
So y'all didn't see it. So y'all didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see the deer thing?
But by the time I had,
wow, I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to tag you, man.
It was on Facebook too.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. That's where I seen it on Facebook.
What was they doing?
It was like,
what was they doing?
Like this shit was all out of
disease or somewhere.
Yeah, or something. And they was trying to say that it was coming to humans here soon. They had me, money. They had me reeled in, money. I thought shit was about to.
Hey, I was scared of deer. Like,
I swear, I'm like,
bro. I'm like, bro.
So it wasn't real, or it just wasn't.
You said what?
I don't think it's real.
Nah, they had me though.
Zombie deer.
But the power of social media, like, it's like when that little April Fool's joke, did y'all see that? The Richard Source put up about the schools.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an April Fool's joke. I didn't read it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So many people shared it without reading it.
Yeah.
So many motherfuckers know they had me until the very end. Like, they had me. I'm like, they tripping
People
in
just read the
this
headline
and be gone.
It be like,
that shit was
That's dangerous.
Days arguing about headlines that are not even supposed to be true.
It's the Matador. It's the bull in the Matador.
Yeah, I'm like, this is insane, y'all.
Black
Like, we
people run
gotta
at
do
it.
something about this.
Not just black people, everybody,
all people
bro.
run at that
I'm telling
shit.
you, they can show you.
My manager came
So you
out,
don't-
it's like,
It ain't just black people.
I like not to say this on camera. Our community, people we love.
No, it ain't just black people. They just show all the black people
I'm
the
just
same
only.
shit.
Period.
And they show all the white people. I'm telling you.
In the credits of our first trailer.
It be going on like white social media. It be a whole other conspiracy that you will have
We
no
trying to
clue
change the
about
face of
because
the
it be on
black
like white Twitter.
For sure.
We trying to change the face of the black community, correct?
Right.
I'm about to mind my own black ass business. I don't care what other races are doing.
Right, but you can't say black people are the only ones doing it when they're not.
Okay, fine. Black people aren't the only ones, but we should change that. We should be one of the people that are not doing it too.
We need to
I
get
I think that's more important.
past the shit.
I'm talking about
I-
collectively.
right.
I'm talking about
We need to
collectively.
get like a black media, big
We do,
media
'cause the
outlet or
news is-
something.
That's been the fight. That's been the fight. I agree with you. That's been the fight. That's what niggas be trying to do. But
But then,
niggas can't work together, man.
do you think they would put us
So
on
what are we
Channel
gonna
4?
do about the niggas that work together? How's we gonna
How do you get
how
that?
do- how
yeah,
do we
that's a good
get to the point to
conversation.
get niggas together? What can be done?
To get niggas start working together. Get the niggas out, the black. I'm sorry,
Niggas.
because I started saying that niggas. So the black people who are willing to work together, and I think social media has helped us because I think we're starting to find each other. I think we're starting to
Right.
people who are woke. Man, I watch somebody podcast who's like us, up and coming grassroots, trying to start it, and I watch it. That's support. I like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
They supporting us back though?
well, I'm not sure, but I mean, I don't give love to receive it. I would know that I'm going to receive it.
I
once
guess that's
because
part
I
of the
give it.
problem, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you was right. Like, I was saying, like,
Yeah.
I gotta get
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
My bad.
She's like, I guess that's no.
But then you gotta reciprocate.
Yeah, but to answer a brief question, personally, I just think we're starting to find each other. I'm not saying every black person is going to match up with everyone, but I think enough of us going to unite so we'll see change.
So how many years?
I think we'll be the generation to change things.
I know.
We gotta be. I feel like we
I think
have
when
to
we
be.
It has to
graduate-
happen,
Right
right?
now.
Because once after this,
When
they're
we
gonna
about
kill us, bro.
60,
They're
yeah.
going to kill us if we
When
don't
we
get
about
together right now.
65, maybe.
No, I don't think we that far away.
Yeah, we that.
Y'all better get on the women. I'm telling you, it's not.
It's far. We're
Oh, the
far.
black community about to do
I
this,
don't
bro.
got-
The black community
I
about
ain't got
to
as
do
much
this.
faith
Watch
as
it.
a lot of people.
Huh?
This young generation, I don't got much faith as a lot of people.
Yeah.
No.
On
this
both
is-
sides, like-
See what you just say? That's his job to say that on camera.
No, I meant to clarify that. I mean, because like as a celebrity, like celebrities' jobs really are like they're paid attention seekers for real. Celebrities got to do whatever to stay in the
I don't
Somebody
know
gotta
about
be
that.
the bad
True.
guy.
Yeah, because like in a way, because like if Kodak don't get any attention, ain't nobody listening to his music.
I think
Kodak
so.
got,
Relevant in
no,
some
I
way.
think, man, we making excuses. Kodak got slapped, bro. He don't gotta do that shit.
Bro, Kodak-
He's fine. He doesn't.
He
gotta
just
do
started
it.
wilding
I
out like
don't
that.
even- I think it's just. I think he's just doing it because
Maybe
he
he's
can.
smoking
Yeah.
pot.
Like,
No,
it's not-
for
I
real.
don't-
Maybe he is because he just turned weird out of
Yeah.
nowhere. He
I
got
don't
in
know.
jail.
He don't gotta
He
do
did a
that.
360.
I didn't even know what Kodak
Tell
looked like
you.
when he with his song, like his shit was going
Bro, that's
crazy.
when
His
he had
first
the
song,
little,
like
like-
Kodak
Yeah.
is talented. I don't. We don't.
That's
need it.
hell,
Like, I
bro.
don't-
He don't need to do that, and people in the
When
hood
I
was
listen to
messing
his
with him.
music, I feel like it's a whole different person than the nigga talking on Instagram.
For
Like,
sure,
That's
for
why I don't
sure.
listen to shit he
For
says
sure.
because I had to like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not gonna listen to bullshit.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't think it's that. I think he just do it just because.
I don't think celebrities are paid attention to because I think they're people who are talented enough that people are willing to pay them to be entertained. So they're going to attract attention. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure talented people are aware that they can attract attention, so they grow up. You know what I mean? They always receive attention.
But all celebrities
It's the
are
same
talented,
thing we
though.
was just talking about T.I. checking people in public on the gram. When he could have just called them up and did it. They do it on me.
And I get what you mean.
I
Yeah.
gotta show y'all that I disagree with this person. You know what
That,
I mean?
yeah, and that's when I was alluding to when I said I believe they get addicted to the attention.
Yeah.
So, but I don't believe T.I. started off by saying like, I don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying because it's like you will only chase that if you wanted attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some people, Kim Kardashian did that. Kim Kardashian made the average person
Well,
able
she
to.
does it very well.
Yeah, we not.
If you want to,
That's a different
one-on-one
time,
on
different
attention
show.
seeking and what to do with it, how to do it, when to do
She
it. you
control
look
the
at Kim
media pretty
Kardashian.
much, bro. They damn near
She
control
control
black
her
culture.
media.
Ain't that crazy?
And she don't
No,
give a
they
fuck what y'all
control-
No,
got
I don't
to
mean
say.
black. I'm sorry. I mean, as far as how, they are heavily invested in black culture. They have a lot to do with it. We talk about them more than 8 people.
They use our culture to change.
They,
black
that's
culture.
exactly what they doing. They using our shit.
No, and I'm
Well,
agreeing
'cause
with
they
y'all, but I'm
culture,
saying.
they weren't rich enough for their culture. They was like, they like the low end, and they
Ain't that crazy?
so they
How
just
is
the
that
bitches.
low end
from-
when
No,
the
she's
baby
right.
sister
I mean,
is a
because you
billionaire?
gotta remember,
Billionaire.
Kim
She's
Kardashian.
Now,
But
because
you
they
gotta remember,
enslaved us and rolled us to
yeah,
the
you
top.
gotta remember, Kim Kardashian got on because she was like cleaning Paris Hilton's closet.
Yeah, she's
like,
in the personal assistant.
yeah, she like the lower end of that
Yeah.
rich, so that's why she
$1 million
just like,
ain't rich in LA, man.
I just be the I just
But
I
she-
just
but
turn
now
to
her
black
billionaire
culture.
that
Coming in they shit.
Right.
No, yeah,
Like,
she
you
flipped
because,
it.
because
Yeah.
in black culture, you know, you come with whiteness is, you know, come with clout.
Yeah.
You come
Yeah.
with that. You know, on the
Yeah.
other side, she, you know,
That's why she fucking with us, because they wasn't, you know what I
They
mean?
wasn't
That's
fucking with her on the other side. She couldn't be Paris Hilton.
That's
so.
why them white, you know what I mean? That's why they fuck with us, because they wasn't, I mean,
And
she
she got
could have a
caught on
rich
camera.
dude, you know what I mean?
Right, and
Yeah,
they want to mess with black dudes too. You know they not going for that shit. No, brother, bring this nigga here. You already know they not.
Kanye, I don't give a damn, Kanye. You
What?
better bring a motherfucker over here. I don't
Yeah.
listen to that shit.
They don't want them in Calabasas. All right.
Straight up. But yeah,
They probably like, what the hell the Calabasas done turned to? They said Young Boy got a house in Calabasas. Like, what?
Seen
Yeah,
that.
he moved back to Baton
I
Rouge,
seen
didn't
that.
I seen that too. I hope he did.
Right.
and ain't that crazy that in our culture we say that? Isn't that crazy?
I don't think so. I
What?
don't think
Is that not a huge problem? And I agree with you. That we like when people move back home, it's like, why would you move back
Why
in the
would you
hood?
do that?
It's like that's crazy, man. This guy's from this community, and that's because of the people in the community. Not all
Now
of
you got
them.
some- you
Most of
got
us are
now-
not like that, and that's what pisses me
You
off.
got what everybody want. Why would you want to though? Like, I mean, it's some people that's gonna be for real niggas gonna
Because
fuck
to
with
build up that neighborhood,
you. Right,
That's
but real niggas gonna
we-
fuck with you, but everybody not gonna be on the same level as if
I don't.
everybody.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I.
Yeah, you definitely don't gotta live there to hell. I'm not about to.
There's a
you
prominent
should be
individual
able
from
to.
my neighborhood
Uh-uh.
who was able to leave, who accumulated enough
I've
money
been
to do
struggling here
different.
my whole life. I'm trying to go see something else. I'm not trying to come back to. I mean, I'm
I'm
gonna come
trying to
back.
get
I'm
filled
not
out.
gonna
But
live.
We are
why
men,
not
huh?
fix it so you want to come back?
I mean, you should
Right,
be
that's
able
what
to.
they'll-
You should be able
You
to.
should be able to
everywhere.
either way.
Niggas
You
gonna
should be
be on their
able to
toes.
either
We
way.
are
You
Mansfield.
You gotta be paranoid.
We don't live in Mansfield. We are Mansfield. It'd be lit if we were lit. If we
But
make
you
this
would be
shit
rich
lit,
in the hood.
Here's the thing.
In Mansfield?
Yeah. Yes, man. Come on.
No, niggas.
And that's another thing.
I ain't trying
Niggas
to.
like the
I'll
nigga
put
that
like
killed Nipsey.
I'll
If
put
he's
a.
ass jealous ass nigga that see what you shine.
I
It's
feel
not the same
safer
thing
in
as
the
living in the
field.
hood in
I feel
LA.
safer in the hood, but a nigga come
You
pop
never
you
know.
from anywhere.
But it won't be the same thing. It's
Well,
like
you
we're from a
gotta
small
get through
community
some
where
shit to
everybody, you know
pop
what I'm
you.
saying?
It don't
Who would-
matter.
Man, I think it does. We don't come from that kind of. No one would do anything.
You don't
God
know
forbid.
that.
But you-
So he is Al
If we
Capone.
go
This is-
like
They want y'all
I'm
to
not trying
know.
to twist this.
I
Donald Trump
voted.
is a gangster
I
with the
voted.
strongest
I
army in the
broke my
world,
neck to
bro.
go vote, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm voting for anybody to go against them, man.
Me
Period.
too. Me
It's
too.
also
But
that
that be
we
the
gotta
thing.
Somebody said
That be the
No,
thing. Because we
we
splitting the
can't-
vote. We
can't
splitting
stop
the
right
vote.
now.
We
Because
splitting
if
the
Akon
vote.
runs, hold on. Because if Akon runs for president, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
No, I'm
If
going
who
for
vote for
Akon.
who?
My mom.
When are we taking ourselves?
Why we can't vote for Akon? This nigga
rather have
is
Akon
Changing the
Do
world
you
for
know the
niggas
Russian
in what? Come
Do
on.
you know
boy.
what?
He
Listen,
did. That's what I'm saying. Probably did way more than Donald Trump, punk ass.
listen. Anybody
This nigga out
who's
there
more
ain't no
qualified
shit.
than this man, bro. He
Period.
really wanted my country to the ground in this.
Look,
For
really,
real.
why
How?
motherfuckers really voting for this?
A lot of ways,
You
bro.
said how?
Yes,
It's a
yes,
lot
I'm just
of
asking.
ways,
I would like to be
bro.
educated.
I mean,
I'm on
see-
camera. We have
see,
Google.
I mean,
I
number
didn't
one.
even know
I
that's
mean,
a
number one.
controversial person
100%
in
believe
the
it.
That's
world.
fine.
I-
Who
I-
said Donald Trump?
Why you can't Gus like what? I'm not.
Because niggas won't try to give him no money to
Was
build
that
a wall.
the beginning of the explanation? Like how did you?
Well, I mean, number one, the Russians definitely hacked the election, so that's number one.
And that has.
Everybody in his cabinet has went to jail. I mean, it's clear.
I
I mean, it's
Yeah.
clear.
Why the fuck is you not?
They scared to impeach him or whatever, but it's clear that he is.
Why would they be scared to impeach him?
I don't know, but they
Because
clearly are
he's
because
saying
32
everything they
people
want
been
to be able
charged.
to say.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean,
And that's why he gonna get
Yeah.
the second term. He wants y'all to know it don't matter. Y'all had y'all black president. Okay, time to wake up now.
Period.
He didn't take no
Y'all
campaign
had drop
money.
Time
on
to
His
the
wake
own
up
money.
now.
I tell you, that's what being self-made
Let y'all
does.
have that.
He didn't take any
was,
campaign
They
money.
was funneling it through his sons like fucking nonprofit
Yeah,
or some
Donald Trump
shit.
didn't need any money from the people that he was that was supporting him. Poor white people, the ones that got Donald Trump in
That's
office.
not where you get campaign money from.
That's exactly what I just said. Those are not the people that. Those are the people that were supporting him. Them rich white folks weren't supporting Donald Trump.
Yeah, they were.
No, they were
It's
not.
a
They were
lot-
trying to get him
what?
out of office.
It's a lot of rich white people in his pocket. What you mean?
Yeah, I mean
Come on
individually.
now.
I'm talking about as far as because he exposed.
No, I
them.
mean
Yeah,
like
he did.
large amounts.
I mean, like the media and everything was like they didn't want, and I'm not saying this to defend Donald Trump. I'm saying on good on their behalf.
Right.
There were a lot of good people on both sides who were like, no, we can't. We got to keep this dude out of office. You know what I'm saying? And he won anyway. On the fact what Ariel just said, because he said what he wanted, and he knew it was 50 million people that wanted to hear that. Ain't that what rappers do?
Right.
Yeah,
And all the
I mean,
people
it
that
was-
quit
Oh,
their
I mean,
jobs when the
yeah.
government shut down because they ain't got no money coming in, they ain't not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
happened
mean,
when
like-
Obama was president too.
When-
When
what?
this
Obama was president.
I don't think
Government
it wasn't because
What?
of something
A
he
Yeah,
shutdown?
not
did.
something he
Yeah.
did.
That's not-
'Cause he was on the temper
But they was
tantrum.
against-
Yeah, they was against. Yeah.
They was against something. It
That's
might have been the
Was it
health.
Obama?
The care,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
was
was
the
the
healthcare.
healthcare,
The
the
health
Obamacare,
people, the
yeah.
healthcare. They didn't want to do it. but it wasn't a. I'm
Or
gonna
they lost
clearly
their
just.
jobs, they
I'm
lost
clearly
their
gonna take
jobs.
money
I
out
love
of American
Obama, but
people.
that bill wasn't American. It wasn't.
I'm not
You
gonna.
can't force somebody to pay for
I
that.
hope he don't.
It's better than not paying people just to be an asshole, like, because clearly what Donald Trump was doing.
What do you mean?
With
That
the
nigga
wall?
really the president,
What is,
though.
come on, is that a
He really
serious
the
thing?
president. That blew my
shit
mind.
crazy.
Like
That
Donald
shit
Trump is our
crazy.
president.
I know our views
What?
are very opposing, but
This
I'm
guy-
telling you, it's
Somebody
a
said they
real
would rather
joke.
have him
argument.
up there than Hillary.
What?
I
What's
said,
the argument?
what?
Socioeconomic status.
I mean,
of our
Hillary ain't what
Let
she
the
need to be
immigrants, you know
either,
what I mean?
but
I'm
I
not
would
saying
rather, I would
don't.
choose
Yeah.
over Donald Trump any
But
day.
are you going to stop that with a wall,
They
Javante?
should've
That's what I'm
had
saying.
Bernie
He's
in
not.
there.
country. All
Yeah.
countries have borders.
With a wall, are you
Man.
going to stop people coming over with a wall?
You just talking about
Man.
what structure he selected.
Come on now, he deserved it over Hillary.
Bernie
Whoa.
was.
Bernie.
Nah,
Man.
Bernie.
Who is Bernie? I don't even know what he's done. This dude's like 80
He
years
marched
old.
with MLK. That's
And nobody, and I've
That
never
niggas
heard my
got them
granddaddy
like,
talk
I'm
about
marching
him.
with MLK. Vote for me.
Right. All Hillary did was this. He might have should have got it. Hillary did that. And listen to Beyonce eat hot sauce. She really, they be disrespecting us, man.
They do that.
They be disrespecting us
They
with these
do.
campaigns. She really
They
dabbed.
do.
There should be an
They
award about that.
do.
She really did.
I swear to God.
That's like-
they
that's
do.
like trying to get
We
Mexican
wasn't
votes and
dabbing
doing
no
this.
more. I wasn't mad. We wasn't even dabbing no more.
That ain't even a hit.
Yeah, I got hot sauce in my bag. Like, bro, could you imagine somebody like that's racist?
I know, but
That is so
Period,
that
Javante.
is
Like,
so
I always
racist.
thought about that. Like,
That is
why
not
do
okay.
they do that? Like,
That's I bet guarantee you Beyonce didn't appreciate that. That's wrong.
But-
Beyonce said that to pay an ode to her
Yeah.
culture, not to get votes. Beyonce probably really does do that, yo. That's cultural appropriation.
Right, but
Unless I
white
don't
people-
understand
white
the
people do this
definition.
every day they like, dog.
That ain't that cultural appropriation.
It's not a day that some white person don't say some shit like that to me in front of me. Every day,
Yeah.
this is what they do. I don't think it was her like.
Okay, fine. Why a lot of white
this
people
is
are
how I'm
racist
gonna
every
get the
day?
niggas because they so stupid. I think she was
I
saying
think that's
if she
exactly
worked
what
at
it was.
I think that
Walmart-
was me too.
And it
Me
damn
too.
near worked.
And it
That's
Which
what
worked.
is
white people
crazy.
do.
It works.
That didn't
It
work,
works.
bro.
So what does that
Nobody
tell you?
cared. That didn't work.
It
Yes,
I don't
it
think
did.
no black person's like, oh
It-
my God, Hillary got hot sauce. I'm voting for her. No,
No, she's
people didn't
for
vote
the
for her because
people.
Donald Trump was being racist for months. Like, it's
So
not
why
that-
didn't Bernie
Let's
win?
not.
I don't even.
Oh,
mean,
because black people didn't care
Well,
that
she did the
just
hot sauce
disrespected
thing after
them.
Bernie.
You said
so-
you'll remember voting?
Right,
Did
she
she?
definitely.
Who you vote for?
That was like.
Oh, that's not even my business. Never mind. It's not my business.
It is.
What?
Right. Oh.
Okay.
You have the right to
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you doing, you have the right. You're grown. I don't, I guess I feel that part of it when people don't discuss that.
Ain't no wrong voting for Trump, man. You a young black innovative person.
You
Since
voted for Donald Trump,
Oh.
Say he
No, I'm
voted
talking
for
shit.
Trump.
I'm talking shit.
I mean, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna try my best not to judge you. Coming
No,
out.
he ain't voting for
Well, I was like,
No, I'm talking he ain't
What
voting.
just be doing right
No,
now?
he ain't voting.
Give me one explanation.
Voting for Donald Trump, man. No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is Donald Trump the first racist white president we've
But
ever
it's
had?
not. But
That's
that's
the first.
But this is the
openly,
thing.
Like,
We
Yeah.
keep
No, he's not.
But this is the thing. We keep
He made
reducing
it
it.
okay to go give a speech
Honestly,
tomorrow.
Y'all keep
to say
reducing.
shit.
Listen,
Ariel,
listen, though.
Ariel,
Listen.
that just stopped being okay to be racist out
But
loud.
listen, you keep reducing what
That
you're doing
just-
to racism,
that
and it's
just
not
not being
that. I
okay.
don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
You
This
can't say
nigga,
that.
niggas wasn't eating because he just felt like it.
Did
Like, are we
you?
not? Are we not
Yeah.
processing
Yeah.
that?
It's
They
deeper
just
than
wanna get
He
racism.
just felt like
He made
it.
it okay. You didn't even gotta fake it no more. Go out there and say what the
And
fuck.
I'm not saying he's
I
not racist. I'm just saying George Bush called New Orleans people refugees.
And niggas were mad.
No, but no,
And I bet you,
I mean,
That's
you
what I'm
had
saying.
white people
I bet you
protesting
his
George Bush.
publicist
Like, we
was
want
on
to
his
rewrite
ass.
history. Like, people just been
No, this-
retarded and blind. Like, you had white people protesting George Bush. We wasn't fucking with that either.
That's not what
that
I'm
don't
saying.
make it okay what
You're
Trump
making my
doing.
point. That's not what I said
lost.
at all. What I know. What I'm saying is that she said, I said, was Donald Trump the first openly racist president? And she said that's a step back. And
But
me
when
and
I
I
say
disagree. It's
openly, I
not.
don't mean like you ain't have George Bush going out there just like when he said that
Trying to
shit, he
get all the
probably was like,
Mexicans
oh
out.
shit, I shouldn't have said that. He
Yeah.
going out saying shit like, I'm gonna keep going.
There's
Fuck.
a case in the Supreme
He
Court that
trying to
said
get-
that you allowed to, like, segregation was legal though. Like,
Yeah.
President.
This is not a step.
that was out in the open.
Again, it's not
Obama
it's
learned-
racism, bro. We know
Yeah.
racism. That's
Yeah.
fine. We get that
He
part.
stopped people's
He ain't the
lives
first
over
racism,
a
but this
zebra
nigga is wilding. Like,
No,
we gotta
He's
be
I believe
wilding,
what you-
yo.
I believe what
He's
you-
wilding.
Like, come on.
I believe what you
I
think
know
of-
we deal with racism every day.
I believe what you think.
fine.
I'm saying is I think it's okay, and it's not okay, and he definitely is. But what I'm saying is like, Why are we outraged now? This is what America
Because
is.
we're
Remember?
not outraged just about the racism.
This is
People
America.
are talking about the facts. People are talking like that's a real thing.
I'm not
We
saying
know people who didn't get checks, bro. That's real.
That's flat out.
They put these kids in these fucking cages and shit. He's
And raping them and making them represent
George Bush
themselves.
broke a record
But
for
we
And
election.
we didn't fuck with that.
How
Like, why
old was
do
we when he was? We didn't. We weren't
Right.
real.
Like,
That be my
we
thing with
were,
niggas
okay,
in
That
the.
wasn't our place.
Where was the
We're
outrage
here now.
thing? I hate when people say that.
Probably was
We was niggas was
and
seven.
it was there.
7.
People
Where we
protested
supposed to be
I'm
no
glad
ways
this is being
about?
recorded. 'Cause I didn't say that at all. What I was
You
saying.
did. You said, "Where's the outrage?"
Why are we outraged?
George Bush did this.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Nobody
saying
think
like
about
with
that.
this is what I'm saying is our country we've always been like conversations like this. Like this is why this social media is great because now our barbershop conversations niggas can get on from that. We've been knowing this country was racist. I think Obama, not that it wasn't a good thing that he was in there and we love him, but it lured niggas to sleep. Maybe rightfully so because we thought the country was changing. But I mean Donald Trump is a racist, rich old white man. Remember, this is what America is. Obama was a novelty. He's not the rule.
Right.
That was an exception. So what I'm saying is like we need to move differently. You can't keep throwing rocks at the sun, G. They're
So
not going
what's
to change. It's been
differently?
400 years.
But bringing up the past and acting like what he's doing is not wrong is not moving differently. I don't
Period.
get that. Like, you know what I'm
You can't compare
saying?
then to
Yeah,
now,
yeah, I
'cause
disagree
we're
with that
grown
too.
now.
That's
We
why I
gotta
didn't say
make
that.
something shake now.
I think my
Niggas
phone's
is-
about
I know people always say we fell asleep with Obama. Like, what was we supposed to do? Like, get up and run the country too? What,
Maybe
Obama, like Obama was president, I was supposed to like run for mayor too. Like, I was asleep. I watched
Yeah.
the same shit. I was still watching the news. If anything, niggas was more. If anything, black people were way more active,
In
like
tune.
activized when he was in when he was in office.
I think
Especially in the
I
second
think-
term.
It didn't have
I
nothing to
disagree.
do
Especially in the
with
second term.
Because what happens is it starts from the top down. So when Obama is in president, when he's the president, you have certain movements that are allowed and it might not
Right.
be every nigga got free, sure, but it was certain programs and certain things that were happening because we had a black president, because we had a progressive president.
And
Yeah.
And you
representation
see
matters.
the opposite happening now. We
Right.
have a racist
I disagree,
president,
but I think-
and it's a influx of
I
all
disagree,
this
but I
different
think
shit
you'll like the
that's
reason why.
happening.
I'm gonna leave it off. I think you'll like the reason why. I think more black people are involved now in politics than then because we're not asleep. It's like okay, it's like he woke us up. It's like Obama came and it was like all right, shit getting back to normal. And then Donald Trump came and got 60 million racists to vote for him. Like nigga ain't shit changed.
Yeah.
And I think niggas got more
He
motivated
also
and
lost the
mobilized.
popular
True.
vote. Like that's something.
Yeah, that's another
real.
thing.
That's
That's
real.
right.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
but what I'm
We
saying
acting
is-
like, oh, he just like.
I mean,
no.
personally, I
But
think
what I'm saying is
Trayvon
he
Martin
didn't think
woke
the-
up black
he
people,
didn't-
not Obama.
You said what?
Yeah,
I
that
think
was just
Trayvon Martin
happening
woke up
during
black
his
people,
era.
not really
A
Obama.
lot of fucked up shit.
And
was
no,
happening.
that's a good
A
take.
lot.
That's a great take. That's one. That's
I ain't
that's
know
real.
shit about shit until
real shit.
I watched the Trayvon
Trayvon Martin
Martin
changed
case.
my
That
life.
shit broke my heart.
You had
Oh,
a
God.
president.
Trayvon
that
Martin and Nipsey Hussle, only two people I ever cried over. I didn't know.
But also you had a
Yeah.
president that went on TV, national
Talked
TV,
about
And talked about that,
and
yeah.
second
Yeah.
everything we was feeling on
Yeah.
national TV.
Right.
And
Now
he
we have
ain't
a
got
president
ridiculed for
that's
it.
doing
Ain't
the
got
opposite.
And he
Like,
got
that shit is
ridiculed for
real.
it. And he
Like,
got
oh,
ridiculed.
the
If you
guy
think about it, that's
killed him was a
racist. Like,
good
why can't he
guy.
care about
Why
him?
can't he care about an American
Yeah.
fucking citizen? Are you
If Donald
kidding me?
Trump came out and said something about it was one of them and they nobody say nothing. It's like man, y'all telling this black man he can't openly care about a black kid.
Yeah.
It's like the most blatantly racist shit.
It was. It was.
He
I
has
think
to
my phone's
navigate-
about to die.
Oh,
So
It disgusts me.
yeah, she gave it to
It's
white
like
people. Like,
close.
yeah, I know. Well, it's time to go. It's time to go. Rent is a factor. Let's go.
go ahead. You
So-
go wrap us up too. Like, just dedicate that to you.
So yeah, we started off the show. We had to get some content in there. Obviously, we're going to end again by saying, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Our condolences to his family and his loved ones. But that was the show. You know what?
Loved out.